Okay, so Housewives of Atlanta.
Girl, what do you think about that Kenya and Brit? What's her name?
First of all, she doing too much.
Which one?
Brit. You are new to the show. I'm gonna need you to bring it on down.
Girl, she came in hot. She came in hot. She got offended. Remember, she got offended initially with Kenya because Kenya said something to her about her ring.
First of all, her husband is gay. And it's nothing wrong with being gay, but your husband is not straight.
It's something wrong with him. There's something absolutely wrong with him. And then he too has that, I don't want to say short man syndrome, but he has this very aggressive kind of...
You think every short man got short man syndrome?
They do. But seriously, like, there is something like, I don't know if it's arrogancy or whatever, but there's something a little different because it's like how he talks to her. I think it's kind of crazy. And that's, and I'm single, okay? So don't come for me talking about you ain't got no man.
Don't be sliding all in her DMs now
too.
That you know she's single.
Yeah, because I'm single, okay?
She outside.
I miss. But what I'm saying is, just because he has money, do you feel like you need to put up with the crap, right? The arrogancy that he has. But even
you think he's arrogant?
I think he's something wrong with him.
I think the football player is arrogant. I don't really think that Brit. What's his name? The one that the other girl that got the Michael Jackson nose is married to. I'm sorry. I don't know football like that.
Who that is, girl?
The lady.
Oh, wait. No, you're talking about the one. You said Michael Jackson nose.
But that's what she do.
Oakley. Did he play ball?
Yes.
Did he play basketball?
Oh, isn't that football? No, it's football. It's basketball.
Girl, I thought he played basketball.
You might be right.
We want to look that up. Sorry. But anyway, I think that Brit kind of got offended a little bit, but she thought that Kenya was shading her, right, about her ring. That's how it started. And I'm sorry, Brit, or whoever, if you just have and let me just say this, her ring is absolutely gorgeous, okay?
You don't have to justify what
but
you're
no,
about
I'm
to say
just
about
saying
complimenting her ring.
Her ring is beautiful, but she
her
doesn't have a
attitude
band.
and her personality is ugly.
It is.
Because I'm going to say, we know Kenya normally is
shady.
doing too much.
Yeah.
She has grown so much since she's become a mother.
Up until the scene in her place.
But I think it's justified. Crazy, jealous, or justified? I think it's justified. Because
I think it's crazy.
You think it's crazy?
I do, because if she has grown and matured and decided to make a decision to be better, right? And yes, you can still have your shadiness to you. That's fine, because that's going to get ratings on the show, and that's what we expect of Kenya. But when she pulled out those nude photos, and see, this is the part that I say crazy. Listen, hold on, sis, hold on.
Latrice, in 2025, when they go low, we go lower.
But you just dedicated this beautiful building to your daughter.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I guess.
You just dedicated this to your kid and her beautiful daughter. Just the scenes that they had of her place, it was absolutely gorgeous. You took away this great event, moment, emotional and sacred moment, and you took it to the trash. Like you go low, but damn, you went to the devil.
Well,
okay, and it didn't call for all of that. You could have shaded her,
but you know what?
You didn't have to accept her apology. You could have ignored her like you did, and you could have just went on with your affair, right? You didn't have to pull them dang pictures out.
But in all fairness, we don't know what all happened behind the scenes
and
what was edited, because you know how they do.
True, but still,
I'm on Kenya's side. I don't like Brit. Don't like you.
So we there. I don't like.
Don't
Brit.
like you.
And I don't even really like the little short mouse looking one either. But
I know. I don't even like her voice.
She's kind of growing on me a little bit, because she came in hot too. But I'm not. I just think that Kenya could have kept it classy. That's all I'm saying. If she wants to be classy, shady, she could have kept it classy, shady. She didn't have to go to the gutter.
But why does she have to? No, I think she has every right to go to the gutter, because that lady threatened her life, and knowing she ain't going to do jack.
She didn't threaten her.
She did threaten her.
She just said I had guns.
That sounds like a threat to me. In the street, you can't say nothing like that. And come on now, Latrice.
I got guns all the time. Now, my meaning is,
but if
you
with
me, I'm gonna use it.
But if we're having an altercation, and we having words, and then you walk and be like, yeah, because I got my gat and blah, 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 blah. Come on now.
I got my gat to let you know you probably need to leave me alone.
But that's
right?
a threat.
But
to me, that's a threat.
You need to leave me alone. But what I'm saying, I think the problem...
Kenya wasn't even messing with her.
She wasn't.
Kenya was really... She actually showed restraint.
She did.
She showed a lot of restraint.
She did. And you can't make someone answer a question the way you want them to answer. You just have to take whatever answer that they give you. So yes, Britt was poking her. And when you poke a bear, you have to remember it is still a bear. Okay? You may come out with some stuff. But my thing of it is this. Kenya still should have kept it classy.
Why?
She should have kept it classy.
Why?
She didn't have to go to the gutter with it.
Why do we always have to keep... Latrice, wait a minute. Hold up.
You know I am cool.
That's why I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. You are actually calling... Listen, you are expecting somebody else to keep it classy. And if somebody got you wrong, you are going to the gutter.
I may.
So why can't Kenya go to the gutter?
No, I'm just saying at her event. If she had did it at the restaurant, if she had did it, when they were out somewhere else, if that had been it, then fine. I would have been okay with it. But the fact that she did it in this event, when this event was such a great and glorious event, right? Yeah, and she had just talked about her daughter and leaving a legacy for her daughter. That is not the type of legacy you want to leave for your kid, is to go to the gutter and pull out these porn pictures of this girl. Everybody knows she was a video chick. Everybody know that she was out in the streets. Everybody know that. So you ain't doing nothing new.
But at the end of the day, it's still a reality show, and they want the shock factor. So when you talk about leaving a legacy for your daughter, then you can question and say, why would you want to leave the legacy of being a part of a show like this to your daughter? Because her daughter's going to grow up and see this. And there's been a whole lot of things that's happened on these reality shows.
But some of the stuff that happens, I'm not saying all, some of the stuff that happens on reality show is reality. Like, these are things that happen between women and...
But you don't always want your kids to know you're a mess. I know I don't.
I mean, hell, if my kids know that I did when I was
Okay, now you trying to get me... Okay, so just swerve to the left a little bit. You've been trying to get me to watch Beyond the Gates, which I really want to watch it and support it because my brother is on it.
He ain't your brother no more.
Oh, why?
Because you ain't watched it in all of this time. They on episode 3900 and you ain't watched one episode.
I did. I watched 1.5. Okay, so here's my dilemma. I haven't watched soap operas in a very long time. And
nobody has, because they've been off the show. They've been off the network.
I didn't even know.
I think they had one left. And that was what, Young and the Restless or something?
But as I started watching it, first of all, I couldn't get into just the way that it's filmed. It
is a soap opera. It is not a series.
I'm going to watch it.
It is not a movie. It is a soap opera. So yes, the acting is going. Think about.
But my brother,
Erica
his
Kane.
acting is on point because he's the real deal.
Think about Erica Kane,
okay?
Right? Think about Erica Kane and how she was so dramatic, and it's like, how dare you? Right? It's all of that, right? And so that's part. I think a lot of people can't get into it, or the people that can't get into it is because the acting. Now they do have a couple of actors that maybe need some help, right? That fireman, he kind of works my nerves a little bit, right? And
he comes in on what episode? Because I haven't seen the fireman.
But
I just want to say the audacity. Do y'all watch Beyond the Gates? I just want to say the audacity, first of all. Like, that's like you befriending me, or, and you taking me in and, helping me out in my life, this, that, and the other, whatever. And then all of a sudden you find out that I'm messing around with your husband and y'all end up divorcing, and then I marry him.
It wouldn't be a thing. You know why it wouldn't be a thing? Because y'all wouldn't be a thing.
Well, you heard it. See? Gutter. Do you hear that? Gutter. She's talking about...
If it went down like that, now, mind you, I just came out of a situation, where there was cheating. And I won't get into it, but I took the high road and I just threw my deuces. I mean, and I didn't give any... If you defended me and I knew you and you was in my home and you ate at my table and drank out of my glasses, yes, and I tried to help you because you were going through a thing, and then that happened,
I'd be dead. Anyway, I'd be unalived. So we're going to have more conversations like this on our upcoming podcast. Two Divas.
To watch out for me.
One mic. She cray. I'm telling you. She got me beat. See you soon.